Hi, Billy Mays here with an amazing new product. You gotta see it to believe it. It's called the
Statistics!
Ryan Laird here, and I'm here to talk to you about statistics, my favorite thing in the world! Are you ready to learn about the important statistics? No! That's too bad!
Probability can be important in life-threatening situations. Our friend Daniel here has no idea that he has an 80% chance of being mauled by his dog.
What the?
Much smaller, of course, is the chance of being hit with a car.
Really?
And of course, no one expects to leave the house and get struck by lightning.
Why?
Even though the chances of each event happening were extremely small, they were independent, so they could still happen to Daniel here.
Alright, now let's move on to inference!
Do you want to get rejected? I sure don't, so you better make sure you have a giant p-value. This kid Daniel has a tiny p-value, so he'll get rejected every time. His p-value is statistically significant. Since Daniel's p-value is smaller than any alpha, we can conclude that his relationship with his girlfriend is over.
No!
Statistics is also useful for when teams are selecting athletes to put on their rosters and determine if they have a significant impact on their team's performance.
Sampling!
When collecting data, it is unrealistic to survey an entire population, so we use methods such as the cluster sample, the stratified random sample, and the simple random sample to try and accurately represent the population. Such methods are used often in the worlds of politics, business, and health services to try and figure out the needs and desires of the population. But watch out for bias! If people in your survey don't respond, you may have non-response bias, especially if they all share the same view. Conversely, if the people being surveyed feel pressured to respond in a certain way based on factors such as public opinion or peer pressure, then you are now dealing with response bias. These two types of bias, among others, have led to inaccurate predictions in real-world events such as the 2016 election, where what seemed like a landslide victory became a surprising defeat.
Are you awake? I'm good, man, I'm good.
Graphical displays and why they're important. If you want to be throwing fat stacks like my boy Warren here, you have to be really good at reading these and these. So if you weren't paying attention to Miss K during that first 6 weeks, kiss your business major goodbye. In the real world, graphical displays can be used by anybody and everybody to display the data they need. Additionally, the center, shape, and spread of a distribution can be very telling about how it will behave in the future. So what have you learned today, Daniel?
Today I learned that statistics affects my life in every way, and I should listen to Miss K because it affects my major, my life, and my social life.